Can anybody type on the chat box if I'm connected and you can hear me? What the heck is that? Uh, okay, got it. Dwayne, can you hear me? Can you type on the chat box if I'm connected? Hello? And I don't know. Let me see. Ah, okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, you can see the screen as well, right? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's get it started. A lot to cover. All right. I will close this one here and I'll keep the chat box open. Okay, so let's take a look at the US dollar index, right? I'm going to go quickly on different things. So this was my take on the US dollar. This is a weekly chart. Let me show you the monthly chart first. This is the monthly chart. Now, this was I made it a long time ago. We were here that supposed to go to the upside. So we started to go to the upside, but then came down again. And we are struggling here in this area. This is you draw the fib, it's around 61% now. Also here a couple of big numbers here, right? So this is 0126 and then 0219 stopped the move, and then now we are going to the upside. I made a lot of charts in between, and this is a weekly chart. It's supposed to be like this. This could be like, we have A, if A, one or A, either this one or this one, or you can say that, if whatever it is, we have to go up for wave two or B. So I made the chart when we were down here. So now you can see powerfully we started to go to the upside. Last week is pretty bullish candle, right? And a 40-minute chart, this was like an impulse move, and it's a correction, nice, beautiful sideways correction. Not sideways, but it's like 50% correction, and after that the move came in. So basically, really, I don't know what the heck is happening as far as the war is concerned. The war is making a mess out of there, and obviously the markets are reacted to it, and it's going on, right? So time will tell, right? So if I mean, it's a lot of people talking different things, right? So I'm not the economist, to be honest with you, and I don't know how the dollar is gonna react. So my take is that I just watch the price action for whatever reason, the whatever technique, I mean, fundamental comes out there, you can see the reaction on the chart. Simple as that, right? And the chart is if the US dollar starts to go to the upside, that means USD getting strong for some reason on the back of whatever the news is, and just the vice versa, right? So Let me see if I can. All right, so I'm gonna close this out. So anyway, but US dollar is getting strong for some reason, right? And this is my daily chart, and this is a weekly chart. So let's see if we can, continue to the upside. If US dollar continue to the upside and get strong, what will happen? And I have it written here. Then these four pairs will go down and these three pairs will go up. So let's take a look one by one that if the pairs are matching in this scenario. Let's take a look at the Euro USD first, that how Euro USD is acting to this dollar strength and where we are now. Now, this chart, I made the chart when we were here. And I said that first we're going to go to the upside, then we're going to come down here, and then we're going to go up here. I have the chart and I have the videos all along. So I predicted a very long term prediction, and then it came true. So then I said we're going to be dropping from here after hitting 78%. So it started to drop, but it went up one more time, and now you can see here that finally it is dropping powerfully. The last 2 weeks, this one and this one, two big solid bearish candles, right? And there was no week whatsoever last week candle. So I'm expecting a continuation into this week as well. And my take is that if this is wave one and this is wave two, or A, B, C, or three need to be coming all the way to the downside, right? If not all the way to the downside, at least into this area. So it is coming down, nice and clean. And I had a couple of very nice Euro USD trade last week, short side, and I posted on the my website. So now this one is coming down fine. So it looks like it is going alongside with the US dollar index. US getting strong. US is on the right hand side, and this pair will go down. So this is fine, and keep this chart intact, right? By the way, all these charts and everything I provide to my subscribers, whoever is subscribed, right? Monthly or yearly, or whatever. So. And this webinar I'm doing public, probably for the last time. Last time means that I will be doing it Wednesday and Sunday, but only for the subscribers from the next, Wednesday, and it wouldn't be fair to them. So I just did a couple of, public, so that people, whoever wants to see what the heck we are doing here and how I'm performing. So if it is any interest to you. You can subscribe so you can attend the webinars and see the previous recording, which I have like more than 1,000 recordings. Anyway, so let's take a look at a pound USD. Okay, pound USD. Any question you have, type on the chat box, okay? Now, pound USD, I made the chart. This was the chart that I made on the 4th. That if this is let's take a look at the monthly chart. This is how the monthly chart is, right? So my take of this chart was like this. A long time ago I made the chart, and it is written here on the chart that this chart was first made in February 2018 when the price was at 43.76, when the price was here. So then I made the chart that we need to be coming down here, right? Yellow count, A, B, C. I was expecting C and then D to come down. So it started to come down, but it went up again, but not higher than that. So this served as ABC correction for C, and that is perfectly fine as well, right? So I said, okay, this chart is still intact, and it started to drop, and then it went up again, and not going higher these, right? So we are still stuck here, and you can see on the left, big numbers, right? Couple of big numbers, this one and this one. So we are kind of like getting a stop below these numbers, 36.80, 35.02. We just go there, poke into these numbers, then drop, right? So that's constantly happening. And right now you can see that this rising, but this move is the angle of this move here is very shallow. compared to this, right? So these are impulse wave, motive waves, you can say, and these are powerful and they determine the direction. They show you that where the direction is, and this is most likely a correction. If the angle is less than 45%, then you can say, yeah, it's not impulse, it is a corrective wave and just a correction. And at the end, it will probably go in the previous direction of the previous trend, which is to the downside of this one, as well. You can see here. Now we are like last 2 months. And then now as we slowly go to the weekly chart, and then you see this 3502. Keep that in mind. And 3502 here, you can see this is the line. And let me just make this number big because this is a very, very important number. So we need to have it a little bit bigger, right? So with all this war and this and that, and then different scenario and the way it was looking, and I said, well, if this could be wave one, ABC two, and then again one, two, and maybe going to the upside. So I made this chart when we were here. And yeah, we started to go, but now we're coming down. But still, we are like here and not, going below this. See, this is also now becomes a very good number, 3142. But we are still below 3680 and 3502 and can go down. So now the question is that how far the US dollar going to get strong? If we just saw the US dollar that need to go to the upside for 2 or B, then definitely this will come down into this area, or maybe even going to go down, and USD going to get strong for whatever reason, right? Given the geopolitical scenario, I have no idea, to be honest with you, that how these chaotic situation will affect the US dollar. Different people are talking differently, and I talk only my chart. Simple as that. So I see the chart on the chart, USD getting strong, pound euro USD coming down, USD pound USD also coming down, right? So these are the two major USD pair, to this side. Now the other side, where the USD is on the left-hand side, are USD yen and USD CAD. So obviously, the CAD is connected to the oil. Now, because of the war, we all know that oil is getting, very expensive. Now it's probably going to be the most rare commodity, right? And obviously, CAD is going to get the benefit. So a USD CAD, if CAD USD is getting strong, CAD is getting strong, then we got a problem there. So what about the USD yen? Let's take a look at the USD yen, right? Very important. Now, more important than that, yen index. Let's take a look at the yen index first and then USD yen. So we know the USD is getting strong. What about yen? Is yen getting strong or weaker? So yen, my last chart I made, a long time, like a month ago, and since then it is going in my direction. We were here, and you all know the chart, right? Probably. Let me quickly open it for you if you have forgotten. Uh, some of you are new here. Um, so this was a chart I made, let's say, February 12th. Right. So this is the chart says ABC wave four correction, and I said we're going to be going up for that there more than I mean higher than these two highs for wave five. So if you can take a look here, that's exactly what we are doing, right? We did actually already, and we went just above these highs and then coming down now. So are we going to go down now? Is wave five finished, or it is just the beginning? Maybe it's like wave one, subwave, one, two, and then three, four, five to the upside. That is also a possibility. And that's what everybody's talking about, that Japan, in the current geopolitical situation, Japan is getting hurt and yen is going to get weaker. Now, with the yen index, this broker has a unique situation, and all the other indexes, when they go up, they get strong. We know that. But in this one, when yen index going up means yen is getting weaker. It's just the opposite. Right. So this was yen getting weaker. Uh, I mean, I saw a lot of posts, economists talking about that yen probably gonna get more weaker. So maybe we will just dipping just like here, so dip a little bit and then continue to go to the upside. So when the market opens up, I will know exactly what the heck is happening or what happened over the weekend. It's a lot happening every hour, new things happening, right? uh, in the geopolitical arena. So and that affects our market, especially gold and oil and Bitcoin and everything else. Everything is getting affected. Soon our food is gonna get affected. Our sleep is getting affected. Everything, right? I don't know why we are doing this, but it happens. That happens. Right? Satan is out there, and that's his job is to destroy the world. That's it. So it's doing it. Anyway, so this wave three, and then A, B, C, wave four, and wave five, right? I'm just showing you the scenario, but I'm not at this point. See, when we were here, I boldly made the chart that we're going to the upside. Definitely, this is a regular flat correction completed. Usually, sometimes C goes a little bit below than A, but I still had an idea that maybe it may go down a little bit more, but it was a good place to go to the upside. So I made the chart when we were right there. There was no blue candle that's showing that we are going up, but I had an idea that it might be going to the upside right from there. And it did because this was the number. There was a very, very big, strong number, right? 75.31. So these big numbers usually hold, right? If in a Elliott wave scenario fits in an Elliott wave scenario, and this was a nice flat correction, sideways correction in wave four usually happen. So I said, well, it's gonna go to the upside, and it did. So let's see. When the market opens up, I'll see that it will give me right away. It will give me the hint that is it coming down or just gonna go to the upside. But like I said, there are a lot of people talking about that economists that yen is gonna get weaker, so more to the upside. So if USD getting strong and yen gets weaker, then USD is on the left-hand side in USD yen, and yen is on the right-hand side. So that like both forces will be applying on the pair, and then pair can fly like F-16, right? So let's take a look at that now, that what the heck that USD yen pair doing. Where my chat box go, man? Oh, I closed it accidentally or something happened. Oh, right here. Came back. Okay. No problem. All right. Okay. So this is my monthly USD yen monthly chart, right? And the first thing that I can see, and I wrote this chart, I made this chart on 14, Saturday, yesterday. And I think that this is going for this now. First thing is that we're probably going to go for 60/40. That's the number right there. And let's take a look at the weekly chart, and you will see that 60/40. This is what's happening. This is small thing is right there. This is small area. Okay, but when you see the bigger picture, then it looks it is very clear that this can continue go to the upside much higher. Why? Because you can see that where the heck it dropped from, right? It's a big drop from all the way from the top, and this is not enough correction. So at least if we count it this wave one and two, then wave three need to be going over there, which is right there, 77.05. So we need to break this area first. Last time we tried here, and we hit that 61.95, then dropped back in, then went up again, then drop again. Then now this is the third time there we are going to test this number here, right? 60-40. So that's how we are going to the upside. And let me see this one. Um, I'm not sure if my chat box is working properly. I wanted to have Omar here so that he can help me with this thing, but no problem. User, Zoom user, done. Okay. Anyway, so this is what I think about the US dollar, USD yen, and then this is the weekly chart. Now we are very close to this 60-40, right? If the market opens up and USD continue getting strong and yen continue getting weaker, we can easily break this and then go to the higher numbers, which we already saw on this. So the next number would be here 63.40, and then forget about that. Then we're gonna go. There is nothing else out there. So 60-40 and then 61.95. Break that 63.40 and then open the sky to fly, and 77.05 will come next. Right, so that's telling me that very bad things about to happen out there in the world. So be ready. USD yen weekly chart, like I said again, showing you that this is what's happening. Now, just in case if something, miraculous happen and situation turns around, USD can get weaker again. If that's the scenario, remember that there was a comment in my YouTube that only the owner understand what he's talking about. It says that either it's gonna go up or it's gonna go down, and that's true basically, right? But everybody should understand that these are the two scenarios that the price can go, and it all depends on the news, the fundies, the situation out there, the what is happening, right? And that situation, nobody knows what's going to happen tomorrow, right? And based on that, market can move. If something bad happen out there, and then you say, okay, oh no, the market is still going to go up. No, that's not going to happen. If markets are going up and then something really bad happen, the market will drop, right? Without any notice. So all the technical goes out the window. But if you do the technicals, then they give you both scenarios that if there's a good scenario, a good news, a good fundy, this is how we're going to go to the upside. And if some reason the fundy will come bad, then this is how we're going to drop. So from where we're going to start to drop and where we're going to go up or end up with, right? So these are the scenarios that we need to keep that in mind, that you don't want to get caught off guard, that you're thinking that this thing is going to go up and all of a sudden it's coming down and you don't know what the heck to do, where it's going to go, what is happening, right? In the middle of nowhere. No, my style is that I prepare myself on both sides. Simple as that. That if 60-40 hold, what is going to happen? So then USD, that's the only reason is that USD going to get weaker badly, right? Because yen is already weak. So this pair, it will pull this pair to the upside. So USD need to get weaker than yen. That would take some force and a big reason. And then it can come down. So if 60-40, or maybe this one, that 61 something here, right? We know the 61.95. So if this area hold, then we can simply drop. And then the drop will come big time. Right. So maybe not, but these are the two scenarios. So the plan A is that this thing is gonna go up there, hit 60-40, then 61.95, then 63 something, and then 77. Continue to go to the upside. This can serve as wave 4, A, B, C correction, just like yen index did. And then we have this wave 5 coming in, and then like going to the upside and higher than these highs. So let's see what happens when the market opens up. We will see. Right. In this week, I think that the situation is going to get very, very bad, worse. than ever. And obviously, it will affect the markets, right? So be ready, and very bad things coming. And I've been telling you guys, it's like for a long time, I've been doing my webinars for years and years now. And I always talk about that the big war, World War III is about to start. It's around the corner. And sincerely, I think that it already has started. And it's just the beginning. All right. So it's going to get worse and worse and worse. North Korea is jumping in the war as well. I think he fired some missiles as well, right? The guy, I think Kim. So let's see what happened. Why the heck he's doing it, I don't know. But everybody has their own reason. Anyway, so this is what the USDN is doing. Now, on a 40-minute chart, you can see that. Um, so look at that. I mean, what beautiful thing you can get, better than this. I mean, this is the entry, this is the entry, and it's keep going to the upside. So yeah, I know this. The AI is out there, and then everybody is just like automated, trading and everything. Let me give you an example. A calculator, simple calculator, right? Before that, human beings, especially students, the school students, and you would ask them that tell me what is this minus this or this plus this or this multiplied by this. They will tell you immediately off of their mind, their brain, right? They do the function in their brain. Now, even simple, if you like, you ask, what's 40 times 30, they don't know. They were like, huh? Let me use the calculator. Okay. So this is what's happening. So by using all these tools, right, the human being is not getting smarter, we're getting dumber, actually. So we are losing our abilities to give it up to the machines. Right? Instead of doing things on our own from our own brain, God made us like the best creature after Him. We are the best one. We are the better than angel, right? It's in the Bible. So, we are the best. Why? Because God gave us the brain, right? And we are giving up to the machines. So yeah, so I still want to stick to what the technical analysis. At least I know what is happening in the market, right? It's not then just like buy, sell, and you see the indicator and then buy, okay, buy, and then sell, okay, sell. Why? So if you learn, that's better. That you have a control over everything, right? Anyway, so let me see if anybody else there to join. No. All right. So okay. So USD yen, got it. Now let's go take a look at the USD CAD. USD CAD. Where the heck is the USD? Oh, all the way at the bottom. Now USD CAD. There is a problem that the USD is getting it strong and CAD is getting it strong. CAD is supposed to get it strong, right? Why? Because the CAD is getting connected to the oil, and oil is in trouble. Oil is going to get expensive, and Canadian dollar gets the benefit. So far, weekly chart, you can see that it rise a little bit. Why a little bit? Because let's take a look at the monthly chart. Monthly chart is this, right? So you can see that this is the trend line, and this is wave 3, and then I says A, B, C, wave 4, then wave 5 need to be going to the upside. So, okay, fine, thank you. Now, USD getting it strong, that makes sense. But if CAD is going to get it strong, where the hell we going to end up? So right now you can see here that this is a big number here, 37.93. I'm not trading this pair, but for those of you that who wants to use this or trade this pair, pay very close attention to this number. A couple of numbers right there. So this one, the main one, and then we are just around the corner of this number, 36.64. Then we are doing 37.11. So we are just above, sitting just above this number, and right above that, this is the big number, and these are small numbers as well to take out if we are going to go to the upside. But for any reason, it can come down to touch the TL as well. Be very careful, right? If we cannot go above this, then we might go down to touch the TL. and that would be because of CAD strength. Let's take a look at the CAD strength just for the sake of it's been a long time I see the CAD index, but is it getting it strong? That's the question. The weekly chart, yes, you can see that, it was like wave one, two, and this big to the downside can serve wave three. It touched 100% here, right? And then now it started to go to the upside. So this could be like A, B, and then C, maybe for a correction. But if it is wave two, wave four correction should be bigger than this in time and in price. So if wave three ends here, usually it is not wave three. It's, wave three need to be at least like 127 or 161. So if that's not it, then this could be A, B, and C of a correction. Okay. So this is the monthly chart. If you look at it, let me see if I shrink it for, I don't have much chart on this one here. It's a pretty messy chart, so forget about that. So, and then it's not making any sense either. So now, if I said, okay, this is like correction after correction after correction. So, okay, this looks like a correction, A, B, C. And after that, it can go to the upside. Let me just remove this because that's, forgot about this. Right. So for right now, if we are bouncing because of these lows here, this one and this one, right? So you can see how nice and clean 4708, and we came and we touch 49, no, 47 23. So 4723, 4708, right? Few pip apart, and then going to the upside again. So maybe, maybe at least this much, so we can go somewhere here. So despite the fact that the CAD is going to get getting a strong, well, this is a CAD index. So CAD is going to get strong. USD we saw. USD getting strong. Then I think that is worthless try to trade USD CAD for now. All right. So you have to see that which pair, which currencies are going in the opposite direction, right? Only then you can trade that because it will catch the trend. It will go in a trend, up or down. But if it is, both currencies are getting weaker or getting strong, then that pair goes into ranging condition. Okay. Um, Who was that before? Mike, you still you see my chart and hear correctly? Can you type on the chat box like before if you hear me? Or anybody else? Dwayne, what's up? Can you hear me? So I'm not sure that if my chat box is working fine. I see people connected. Okay, thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, thank you. Looks good. All right, now. So that means, yeah. Surprisingly, nobody has no question. Anyway, so CAD getting it strong, but again, getting started with this number. So, like I said, that it's not worth it. Now, yen index, like I said, that wave five, starting wave five was very good to predict, very easy, right? But where does it going to end? Now, I don't know where it is going to end. The idea is that it could end there or may drop a little bit and then go up again. So when the market opens up, we will know. So we will, sorry. Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I used to have my son Omar once in my last house. So it has a place in the backyard that we made for cat, and he had like maybe 15 cats there all over in the backyard, but my wife doesn't like them, so no cat is allowed inside the house. It's only outside. But in this house, we don't have any. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So let's look at these yen pairs. For example, pound yen. That will tell us a little bit that maybe yen is getting weaker or stronger or what is happening there. Now, pound yen chart that yeah, this is a very good one, and I forgot to post on the Telegram. Sorry about that, but I think the 40-minute chart I did. So this was the chart I made actually last week that we were here, and it is not nice calculation. X, A, B, C, D, it's like a Gertlip, solid Gertlip pattern. Yeah, so a lot of people think that they don't work and this and that, whatever. But everybody has their own reason. But to me, they are basically um, Fibonacci mumbo jumbo, right? So when you look at the Fibonacci, yeah, it does work, right? GJ, oh no, 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 GJ. Uh, Actually, I'm looking for H4 chart. It's thundering here badly. Thunderstorm. See, this is the chart that I made on the 11th, that this is what it is. And basically, it is a perfect, by the book calculated Gertley pattern. That's 61, 23, 78. So I said, it can drop here. And it did, right? So this is where we are now. More to come to the downside. Now, this is telling us what? This is telling us that either pound is getting weaker or yen is getting stronger, right? So, like I said, we just saw the yen index is above wave three and it's retraced. And now it's coming down. So, yen index coming down means yen is getting strong, and then all yen pair will gonna be going down with that strength. Similarly, on this one, let's take a look at the monthly chart first before I move from here. So this is a big pound yen. On the monthly chart, you can see that how big the move is, right? This is 61% here. So if you draw the fib from here to here all the way, we were a little shy of the 61%. We dropped here, and then we went up higher than this. So we are now fighting between, ping-ponging between these two numbers, right? 208 and 213. So the highest we made so far is 215.10, which is, you can see here, this is the high. You see, a little shy of that, right? So this is 215. Let me see. 215.87, the highest we did here. 215, exactly 215. So this is still 87 pip higher than this. So that's the question, that we break this and go to the upside. So now this number here is the same as the 208, I guess. So this is, yeah, 208.11, and this is here 208.19, right? So this is the number that's now up there is 215, below is 208. We are in between. Slowly go on a weekly chart, then 208 and 215. So 215.87, 213, 208. That's the, in between these two, we are playing around. So this is the chart I made, that from the top, we're going to be coming down to 208. So we did, and then we bounce. Now we are in the middle, now thinking that what the heck we're supposed to do, or this pair, not B, right? So now, very, very important that 213.08, we hit that, we drop. So we are now slowly go to the daily chart, and then this is the chart. On a daily chart, and then the 4-hour chart that I made. So on a daily, it made a beautiful Gertley pattern. At the top of the move, like this one, it's a big move, right? And when you see a bearish Gertley, that's 90% a good one. And bearish Gertley pattern actually represent wave 1 and wave 2. Okay. And or A, B of a correction, followed by wave C. So if this is wave 1, let's say, then ABC, wave 2. Then wave 3 need to be 1.618. Yep, 127, 1.618. So if I have the fib here, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.618, 1.6 let me see if I have it. No, so this is this fib, but where? Okay, this is something else. Okay, no. If this is wave one and two, then wave three either 127 or 161. Where the heck it will come? See, this 127 is here and 161 is here. That's 250 area. So what's there at 200? Where the heck is 205? So not too far. 200. So there is no support, or this is 205, and then you're talking about 99.72 here, right? Nothing, there. So can we just simply drop, if we can take this out, can we drop all the way to this number? Possible. Yeah, right. We see that on this daily chart. So where is that number? 95.87. And if you look at the 95.87, where's that number here? I can't find it. 95, 97, forget it. So can we drop? So this, let's say it's a 99.80 on a weekly chart. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. 95.87. That's okay. So that's outside a weekly chart. That's why I can't see it because it's too far back. We can only see this much here, right? So yeah, so 95.87. You can just draw the number 95.87. 90. Wow. Oh, right there. Blind person. 95.87 is right there. And that is where the TL is coming. So are we coming there? That's a big, big number, big distance, right? So wave one, two, followed by wave three, and it will come like A, B, C fashion. If yen gets stronger, can we get strong? Can the yen get strong? That's the question. Everybody's talking about that yen is going to get weaker. But this, like I said, that I listen to everyone, but then I see and I go by my own charts, right? So this is perfect, a bearish girdle, and it's playing out, right? So if we draw the, step by step, we're gonna, look into this. That's what I'm talking about. That instead of just pressing button, buy sell button, then not knowing what happened, what is happening. It's better to me. It's better that I know exactly expected what is going to happen based on facts. That this is the fact that it is dropping big time, right? So this is the daily chart, the last day, Friday, last Friday. This is a candle, almost no wick to the downside. What is the reason? It has to be one of the two reasons. Pound is getting weaker or yen is getting strong. We already saw yen. Let's take a look at the pound quickly. Pound index, if I have it here open, then we can see pound index. Where the heck is the pound index? I can open right here instead of going someplace else. Okay, so pound is also, we can say pound is getting weaker. Pound is getting weaker. Pound is getting weaker. And let's see if I can load the template, pound index weekly. I'll find it quickly here. Where the heck is pound? Oops. GB pound index. Okay, let's take a look at this. So this is how the pound index is, right? So pound has been going up and up, getting strong, and then losing momentum and going sideways, and then sideways, and then slowly dropping. Right? So this is a very important number here, and we drop. We went below this number, 74.59. Where the heck this 74.59 is? The monthly high. So 74.59 right there. This is the big number here, right? Big move to the upside, and this is the highest since all this time. This was the highest number. Since when? You see that since 2018. So, and since then, and finally here we go above it, little bit, but now they're coming down. We saw that already, and then pound USD. This is how pound USD is also behaving, right? So it is slowly coming down. So this is the number. Can we go down a little more? It looks like that we're gonna go down, right? We are, turning to the downside slowly, and with all the things going on out there, I'll watch it and then see that if we stay below 74.59 on a 40-minute. I have my 40-minute chart for indexes on the other computer with numbers and all of that. So I watched that um, here. Okay, forget about that. This is not the. Let me see if we can go pound index straight up. So basically, pound yen is right now dropping. All right, keep that in mind. So pound, yeah. So this is pound daily, and that's weekly here. I just showed you this number. But if you look at the 4-hour chart, this is how we drop. So from the top, you can see that this could be like wave A or 1 or A, then A, B, C, wave 2, right? You see that? Around 78%. So first was 61, the other one is 78. Again, 61, 23, 78. That's what pound yen did, right? And wave 1 and 2, and followed by wave 3 to around 61%. So actually, it went up. I went down more than that. So this is not wave 4. This is the whole thing is wave 3. And now this is a correction, or was a correction for wave 4. Maybe it is finished, and we are going to go down for wave 5 to the downside, right? This is very ranging, so it could be like wave 4 is always a very problematic, very complex to understand. This could be like wave A and then slowly B, and then it can go up for wave C as well, right? So it makes flats and triangles. So a lot of ranging happen in wave 4. This is what power index is doing on a 4-hour chart. It could be a wave 4 ending here, and it can drop, right? Wave 4 can be a short one as well. So time will tell, but pound yen definitely coming down very nicely. What about euro yen? Let's take a look. And that, if that is coming down, so that means it's not pound, or euro, it's yen. The culprit will be yen. Now, yen index again, we saw that it is turning to the downside a little bit. So all yen pair expected to come down with that. So now monthly chart of yen index is this. This is the highest. Sorry, not yen index, euro yen. So this is the highest point, and this is 127 of extension of this drop. A, B, C 127. Right? A is almost like you can, it hasn't touched the 78%. Otherwise, that would be, I would say that, 78 and then 23. You can still say that, the Forex market is so big, it's not like always 2 plus 2, 4. It's like 2 plus 2, 3, sometimes 2 plus 2, 5, So this is called like a butterfly pattern, which will end exactly here at 127. If it's not touched that, right? Why? Because 78 was not touched here as well, right? So 78, 23 usually goes to 127 to finish up a butterfly pattern. These are the numbers, the Fibonacci numbers, they are interrelated, means that they are connected to each other. 78% is connected to 127, and 61 is connected to 161. So if you have some, like 61% first pullback, then usually the second one would go to 161. And if you have 78%, then it usually goes to 127 and ends up there. They are, connected. If it is a 70.7, then usually it goes to 141 because they are mathematically connected. They are either, square or square root or reciprocal of each other. I don't want to get into that in this one. So this is a euro yen, big, big move to the upside. And this is kind of like ending, like, just like wave 1, 2, 3, maybe it's 3, 4, 5, or this whole thing is like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's wave 3. So if this is wave 3, then need to come down for wave 4. Now it started to come down, yes. Let's see the other broker, my 4 hour chart. Where the heck the 4 hour chart? Here. You see what was happening here, and I forgot to make the chart. So, pull the fib from here to here, 61, right? Then it goes back to 23, right? And then, just like pound yen. And I'm supposed to make the chart, I forgot, but it was coming, it's supposed to be coming down, and it did. So pound yen is coming down, and euro yen is also coming down. This was a perfect uh, pound yen made completed Gertler pattern, but this one was like at point C coming down. So both supposed to be coming down, and they are both coming down. Pound yen, 40-minute chart, it came down like this after hitting that on the daily, 78% on the daily chart, right? So I made the chart on 4 hour that is going to come down. It came down. I had a very nice trade. And now it is going to the upside. So we talk about a lot. Now I'm going to talk about the current setups, few current setups, and then, because I can't cover everything in this 1 hour, right? So I try to, most important right now, USD and yen. And let's see. So this is what I think that right now, pound yen, it dropped enough. Then even it needs to drop more, but it will probably retrace first and then drop. So this whole thing is from here to here. Basically, it is how much is it? Um, okay. Oh man, get out of here. Okay. Um, from here all the way, you can see here that this is exactly 50%. It may go to, 23% line or this number here first, and then continue to drop, right? So be careful. Uh, like I said, that yeah, it seems like I'm telling the daily chart, oh, it is going down, and for 40-minute chart, no, it's going up. Well, that's the case. You can see here what happened. It wanted to go up from here to here, but goes up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down. So I'm trying to catch on a 40-minute chart, I'm trying to catch every single move. But you can't catch every single move whenever you're available, whenever you have a A class or the best grade one setup, you just trade that, right? So I traded to the upside, and then I showed it from the top as well, without the setup, to be honest with you. I do all the time, all kind of things. Right. I teach my system, which I made because there's a lot of people, they're not expert, and they need, just the basics. So yeah. But from bottom, from top, I always, do it. So I had a short, and then it came down nicely, and it did give a nice a short setup as well on a 7-minute chart. And now I think that it's gonna go up. So when the market opens up, expect that if this number hold, we have a reversal candle. Remember that I made the chart, and I forgot my logo here. 40-minute, and that where'd that go? Ah, here somewhere, right? So I'm gonna just redo the chart again and then post on the Telegram. I'm just saving these charts already. So this is pound yen that I'm expecting. It's a nice setup here, right? And early few pip there. Euro yen, it came down, but I don't know if it's gonna come down or not, or maybe go down more, right? So I'm gonna leave it that here. But the thing is that if yen start to get weaker and pound yen gonna go up, then this probably gonna hold again and then go to the upside. Even though it needs to come down 78%, it may go up here first and then come down here, right? So that's another thing. But I have not made this chart now. USD yen, like I said, that it is going for 60-40 definitely. And you can see how nicely it moves in between the numbers. It hit this number, drop, break this number, go to the next number, drop, find the support on the previous number, then go back up, hit this, break this number, then go to the next number, drop to the previous number, and then again break this number, and now go into the next number. And it's gonna hit this number, and maybe before going to the upside, it may drop and then go to the upside. So whenever it's happening by that, by Wednesday, maybe we're going to be hitting and then coming down. And we will take it from there. Now, Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, before that, let me take a look at Aussie index quickly. So you will know exactly what Aussie is doing. Somehow Aussie is getting very strong lately, right? But it has reached to, you see this one. This is the monthly chart, and it has started to move from here and then all this move. Now, this is a very important number to that, and obviously this is the number. So we are below this, we are above this. Let's see what happened. But I think that it may retrace. Weekly chart, how does that look like? Weekly chart is like this. So big, week to the top, right? This is the first one, and then this is last week, and this is the week after that, and both are having a very, very big week to the upside, right? So hold on just a minute. Uh, so yeah, so maybe Aussie gonna get a little weaker and drop a little bit. Yeah, a big move to the upside. So if it is gonna drop, what will happen to Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie? I'm gonna go over 40-minute chart quickly instead of going all the. So now this is what happens. The last time I told you that this thing is gonna bounce from here, right? And so far from here, we are here, right? So we can make the turn from here, or we can go to 61%. Time will tell. I think that we can go to 61%. Why? Because basically it dropped a lot, a lot. Euro Aussie, let me show you. And it can go to the upside, pretty good amount. Let me see. Come on, man. All right. So this is a monthly chart, by the way. You can see how many, last 3 months is powerfully dropping, right? And if you look at this drop, and then A, B, C, and after that, this big move came. Now, this from here to here is the smaller version of this big version. There's a big version, and then again, big move like this one, then A, B, C, then this is A, B, C, and dropping, just like it dropped here. So more to come to the downside, um, possible, and this is a big number here that it may try to go. But right now, since it dropped a lot, it may retrace a little bit. What number it came close? Yeah, 61.88. Now it's probably going back up a little bit. So this number is 65.94. So again, big picture, yeah, okay, that's one thing. And then you draw the TL, it might be coming down here. And that means that US yen index, Aussie index probably gonna get even more stronger. Or euro is going to get weaker, right? But if it's going to come down, continue coming down, then you have to go below 61.88 and then go to 58, right? This is how the now weekly chart is. Look at this one. This is the weekly chart, right? So if it's ABC correction, this is like wave 1 and 2. This is a big wave 3, followed by wave 4. So wave 4, let's say if 38% of wave 3. So even if wave 3 is this, then how much is the 38%? At least here into this area, right? So, we just started to bounce here. So, yeah, if we go back now, if we need to go to the upside, then maybe go to 61%, then 23 here, then 78. That would be a Gertley pattern. Then it will drop, then become a failed Gertley and continue to the upside. Maybe around 38% of that. We just saw here of this wave 3, right? So let's see if that happens. And for that, I have made this chart. The 40-minute chart is like this. So I had some beautiful long going from here to here, and okay, I forgot about it. So yeah, but pay attention to this. This is very important that 40-minute, not here, not here, not here, not in between, but at the turning points, at the Fibonacci level, at SNL level, if you have the 40-minute reversal, For example, if it's at 50% and this number, if I have a reversal candle, short reversal candle here, then I'll pay attention to my 7-minute chart to get the entry. And if it is really dropping, it will give me the entry. Simple as that. But can I tell you 100% sure with surety that it's gonna drop? No, I cannot. Right? It may continue to go to the upside, and you may not see a 40-minute reversal. It may continue. So I'll leave it alone for the time. So how far is gonna go? It's gonna go to the 61 and then probably gonna drop, right? Worst come to worst, it may go all the way here, right? So when if I see that it's keep going up, and then I have my long setup from 7 or 20, I will just try one of those, right? Thinking that, yeah, no, man, this is keep going to the upside. Just like here. It was coming down and I waited, and then finally I even showed it here. So what the heck, man? It's keep going down. So I had an idea that these are the numbers that it's going for, and it came down all the way here. And then from there, this is too much now. And then after that, it started to move up, right? So 40-minute chart, and then pound Aussie is doing almost the same thing. See that? Big move to the downside, and then A, B, and C. Now this one is 50, this one, you see that magic? So it doesn't happen all the time. It's not like 100%, but I would say like 70 to 80% of the time, you will see that the correction comes in between like this 61, 23, 78, like a Gertley pattern, or sometimes 50, 23, and 88, or 78, or 88, mixed pattern. But I call it Bertley, right? So you can call anything cat, dog, whatever, right? But the bottom line is that it's all about Fibonacci numbers. That you need to know that how they, like 50 is connected to 70.7. It's the square root of that 50. That 50 is not a Fibonacci number. 50 is just the middle number of from 0 to 100, right? Just like a halfway 50. But all the other numbers in this tool right now, you see 88.6, 88, 78.6, 61%. 61% is the main culprit here. This is the golden ratio, and all the other numbers are derivatives. You can say they derive from this 61%. Right, multiple mathematical calculation from 61%. So all these numbers, they are related to each other, and then price move in between these numbers accordingly. You just need to understand that. That's all. So yeah, 50, 23 now going for, it can go easily to 88. Right. So that means pound, Aussie is probably going to get weaker, and then Euro Aussie also will go maybe 61 and then drop a little bit, or maybe straight to 78. Possible. Yes. So still there. But they have left the station, and they have not reached to the next station. So when they do, I'll make the chart. What about pound USD? Now, pound USD, you can see here, 40-minute chart is very clean, clear. So like wave 1, 2, 3, and this beautiful wave 4, A, B, C, and we drop for wave 5. Now I think that this is going to be a correction coming in. We just saw the USD is getting weaker. I mean, sorry, stronger, right? Okay, that's fine. It's getting strong, and then this pair is supposed to be going down. But we completed wave 5 waves here, then we need to go for a retracement, right? At least going back to this wave 4. If it's a very shallow, it's going to be a very small, shallow wave 2. It can go as like A, B, C, sideways correction and drop, or usually supposed to be going up for like 61% of the whole drop as wave 2. So if this is the whole drop, right here, for example, let's say, even where we are now, then, like 50%, 61%, 78%, that's coming wave 2 in corrective mode. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we need A, B, C to the upside. How is going to happen? Let's see. My USD telling me that is getting strong. So maybe that will have a little pullback, and that pullback will give here us a pullback. Am I making any sense? Right? I know sometimes it's like too hard to understand, but that's exactly what it is. So USD is gonna do this job here, retracing, getting pullback, and the pair will react accordingly. So if the USD is gonna pull back, then pound USD and Euro USD both gonna do the pullback. Are they? That's the question. So pound USD, this is 5 waves down completed to me, followed by A, B, C correction to the upside. What about Euro USD? Euro USD doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, 5. I predicted that that's what's going to happen. I was expecting that it's going to make an inverse head and shoulder and bounce from here, but it turn out to be a wave 4, and we drop for wave 5. And now I think that's going to go A, B, C back here somewhere. That would be wave 1 and 2, right? Then big wave 3 to the downside, and that is with in line of the US dollar index getting very strong. So US dollar gonna get strong, this thing is gonna go all the way down. We saw the weekly chart, Euro USD weekly chart need to go down a lot, right? But this drop is finished. We need a correction, right? The second thing is, second scenario is that something bad is gonna happen out there, and USD is not gonna budge at all, no retracement, and it will keep getting strong and strong, and this thing will keep go down and down and down. That will call, and we're gonna call that as extended wave 5. Wave 5 can go bigger than wave 1, bigger than wave 3, even twice or 3 times in size. That is, any one of these impulse wave can get extended, right? Wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5. Extended means way above the regular size, right? Why that happened? Because of the fundies. The situation out there is such that, no retracement. Sorry, right? So that's how it is. So be ready. These things, if USD gonna get USD gonna start the retracement, these two things will be going up. A very, very nice setup at your wave count, perfect wave count. So I think that this will play out. So pound USD and Euro USD wave 1, not 1 actually, wave A supposed to be coming to the upside. So I'll be looking for this area in this one, and this 31.99 on this one for a reversal, and go to the upside for wave A, followed by again wave B, and then wave C to the upside. Let's see what happens. Your pound yen, we already saw that it came down nicely, as I said, on a 4-hour chart, but it will go up a little bit to 38% probably, and then it will come down. So see this fib from here to here, it's 78 exactly, right? So after that, it usually go back to 38, and then 127 into this area. So that is telling us that yen probably gonna get strong as well. Why? I don't know, but a lot of people are talking about the yen is gonna get weaker, right? So let's see. It has to do some interest rate yield and this and that. So whatever. Now Euro yen chart is not done, and USD yen. Right now when we open, I think that you will see that we're gonna go for 60-40, either straight up right from there, or may go down, find support at 58.88, and then go to the upside. So don't forget about this. Coming down to 58.88 means that we must get a reversal candle first and a 7-minute entry to the downside, which we're not gonna take, but at least you know that, yeah, okay, our analysis is good, and then it's coming down, and then you expect that a bounce will happen from 58.88, and you need what for that? A reversal candle to the upside, a bullish reversal candle, and after that you look for a long, and that's it. This is exactly what I did here, because this was a nice, like, you see this one, and if I connect it to this, you see that? So, if you have a third touch of any teal, that is also like a 90% good trade. So in the direction of the trend, like for example here above the EMAs, then yes, it will go for an extension, because every time it drop, it goes for extension, drop, extension, drop, extension, drop, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension. That's the game that happens most of the time. Sometimes things gets messed up, but most of the time that's the game. Retracement, extension. That's how you make the trend. Aussie yen, obviously, that the same thing. Extension retracement drama happens, and from there it went up big time because of the Aussie strength, and then came down here because Aussie weakness now coming up, and it came down all the way. So this is not also, it's moving, it's very nice, but it is not exactly like a setup for now. I will watch this number here, and if yen index start to get weaker, yes, then this one can go to the upside. You can draw the fifth from, let's say, here, and then see that, okay, if it is touching here, let's say 61% already touched, but 70% is not. If you look at it from here, it's not a good fib, but so that's why I'm a little confused here. Not confused, but this is not proper. It's more than 61, but not just 78, and this is the number. So if we get a reversal candle, I'll pay attention, and for look for a 7-minute entry to the upside. Right, that can happen. So if that happen, then I'll take my chances. The beauty about my system is that, when you make an entry from 7-minute chart, the hard SL is either 15 or 20 pip, not more than that. So if you're wrong, you lose 15 pip or 20 pip max, right? Most of the time, what happens is that when you make an entry, the price goes up 20, 30 pip in your favor, and you come and sell a break even. And after that, if it makes a turn and then hits your SL, what do you lose? Nothing. You come out at break even, right? But if you're right, for example, if you make an entry somewhere here, going to the upside, 7-minute entry, even if you go here, how much is this? 110 pip. That's the thing. This RR ratio is the one that's the game. If you you made an entry here, and then you even go here and close the trade from here to here, how much? It's 136 pip, even all the way there. If you hold that, if I'll close it when I see a red candle or a reversal candle, then you hold it all the way here. That's more than 300 pip. So that's the game. So you can take the chances, after the reversal candle, if you have an entry, you can take the chance. Worst come to worst, you lose 15 pip, no problem. You can cover in the next trade. CAD yen, again, problem here because CAD is getting strong. Yen is, uh, CAD, I'm not 100% sure of what is happening, right? It's supposed to get strong. It is getting strong, but this is not a good setup area, even though it's an extension here, if you look at it. So it should be dropping, and but I don't see CAD is getting weaker to drop. That's the problem here, right? And it's a pretty big move to the upside. So I'm going to leave this alone and then watch it later on. What the heck is happening? This USD CAD supposed to be bouncing from here because this is the backside of the TL from the top, and this is the rising TL. We're coming together here, and it was here last week. And I forgot to make the chart, but I was expecting that it's going to bounce, and it did. So far, USD getting stronger than the CAD. So CAD is not getting that strong. USD got stronger than that, and that's why we went up there. We are almost like this high between this and this. So we may, like I said, the USD may be getting weaker first a little bit in the first couple of days and then start to get strong again. So with that, our pound USD, euro USD will play out. And then this will drop here for maybe a 61% retracement and then go to the upside. Okay, so let's see what happened here. But I'm not trading this pair at all, to be honest with you, nowadays. And I don't know if you want to trade it, fine. Now, Bitcoin and gold and all of that, I'll make a separate video and post on the Telegram because it's already hour and a, it's 1.15, 1 hour, 15 minutes. So, and my head is just start to spin now. So, so let me go. And if you have any question, just email me if you need to know about anything, right? And we take it from there. So the week already started, market already open. So let's get to the market and make some pip. Bye for now and talk to you guys later.